how does it help, speaking to someone of my expertise in when you asking a mentor type question, does it really help?
What do you mean? Does
Like
it really
when
help?
you're asking me, you ask me a lot of questions, but do you make changes based upon the answers I give you?
Of course. Of course. When you give me little pieces of advice and gems, that's all just slices of wisdom. I mean, it's all things that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need at some point, whether I caught it in the moment or I'm gonna eventually need it in the future. It was for some obvious reason, which is why you said it.
But you caught
So,
it though.
of course.
So it's not wasted.
Of course, and especially with the things that I like doing. I'm very artistic. I like building, especially my brand and stuff like that. You give me very crucial things, especially when you tell me about the Spike Lee. You don't gotta go pay nobody to do this. You could do this yourself.
Yeah.
That's why this is happening right now, off something
Right.
that you said. So I took the gem and I applied it.
Or the next
So,
answer.
so yeah. Matter of fact, the answer to your question is that's why we're here right
That's
now.
why we're here right now in this beautiful stadium we got cracking. We're about to
Yes,
give an
sir.
event here. Just so y'all know, we ain't just here. This is in my neighborhood. We're gonna give back to the community, have some kind of free concert in the summer, DJs, the whole 9 yards. I'll be smoking weed across the street. It'll be all good. So back to your question, what motivates me?
Mm-hmm.
The youth motivate me. The elderly motivate me. Anybody that likes to dance or hear music or enjoys just seeing if a person's creative or how much their abilities move them or if they get goosebumps. That's what moves me, man. I have a bug inside of me that doesn't allow me to sit still, so I don't need motivation. I'm a self-starter. So I like to say everything motivates me. One thing, so I'm a weird kind of character. Like I could tell you what direction I was facing for all of the songs that I've written that you would know a title to. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ask me, which way were you facing when you did Explosive? I would say north, because I know that. But a lot of people don't realize, so there's power centers on the earth, right? And it's where you face, it's where you're located. They call them ley lines. This energy, like this whole thing we live in is a whole facade. There's electricity all over the place. This whole place is wrapped in electricity. We don't need to pay for none of this shit. It's like air. But we do because someone harnessed it and makes us go through this route to get power. You gotta plug it into a socket to get power. Let me help you, man.
Yep.
There you go.
Thank you.
So the whole thing is, what was the question? I lost myself just for a moment.
What fuels those hits?
Oh yeah.
What-
So I was talking about the direction.
Yeah.
Whenever I make music, I feel like it's a hit. Like I know what I'm trying to do. Like for instance, my album is not just some songs. It's like every song I ever did. You know what I mean? Like all of them. Not no outtakes. You know, no trash. You just gotta work hard and make sure that your work is solid and you don't throw anything away. You can always morph it into something else, man. You can sell anything. Everybody got a need for something that you just made. You just gotta find that person. But the hit thing, it's just like, I wrote this book, a graphic novel, and in it I spoke of the nuclear capability. So basically, superstars, you know, Rihanna, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, they got a nuclear capability to getting information from people. Let me find this. Yeah. So let's see, we can go back some more. Yeah, here. So I termed it nuclear. For instance, Ice-T can put out Cop Killer and go nuclear, it becomes a hit record. And we change everything, put a parental advisory sticker because of it. It's like, not only is it a big seller, but it changed society. You know, like for instance, we did The Chronic, and then everybody after that took The Chronic. Whoever made hip hop, their engineers would listen to The Chronic before they even started recording beats. So they kind of took 90% of the hip hop music became based on a blanket that I created with Dr. Dre. So those kind of things are what make it nuclear. But in my story, there was also a component that gave you a supernova. So like Dre and Snoop, Dre and Eminem. But there's a third component that people don't know, and that was me. I have a nuclear capability. Like every time I've been in a room with Dre, he sold double-digit million records. So that's a capability that I have that when I'm not there, they still sell. But whenever I've been there, it's been 11 million for Snoop, 6 million for his album Off Top, and then another 4 over History, and then the explosive on that other album. It's like double-digit millions. That's what we do. But it's something about that connection, you know what I mean, that does that. And I witnessed it. I know that it's a whole thing. God likes to bless me, and anybody fuck with me, it's exponentially. So, you know, that's why I'm up there mixing Snoop album with Dre right now. Only I'm just listening. I'm not touching no knobs. That's just banging. Wow, wow, wow. Like my album is called a Forever album, so every song I make goes on this album. But I called it Red Shirt Freshman, and it's got a title. I'm not really, so I got this concept of making one thing. I don't like to make a lot of shit. I don't like doing demos. You want to be for me? Call me. I'll come and cook it. But, you know, if I were to just make a whole new project out of the air of nothing and just come with something, just off the top of my head, it would have to do with, so the album that I did, I called it Red Shirt Freshman, but the last title I was going to use for that was My Personal Legend. You know what that is?
My personal legend.
Legend. So,
Explain.
you got to read a book called The Alchemist. In The Alchemist, they speak of what's called your personal legend. So your personal legend is when you get on whatever that path is that's meant for you. God starts to open all the doors for you and get everything right for you because you're on your legend. He sent everybody to you to guide you the right way. Make sure you get there to whatever your personal legend is because you're on path. So that's what I was going to call it, my personal legend, because I finally got on the path of doing vocals and making a whole album. If I had done an album when Warren G did, I would be as famous as him. You know, rapping. I rap as good as him.
How'd you get to that personal legend?
I read The Alchemist.
The book opened it up. You know, it's funny. I've been hearing this quote so much recently. The best way to hide information from a black man is to put it in a book.
Nah,
and I don't remember.
Not true.
And I don't remember who said that.
Some assholes. Because look, let me tell you, they're gonna be surprised when they see how much we read. Because writers read.
Bingo. You have
creators create and read. All the black people read. Suge Knight even reads. Fuck what they heard. They said that shit ain't true. Motherfuckers think we don't. Let them do that. They think we don't know how to read. Just let's act like we don't know how to read too as we're around. No sir, what? What's the? I don't know this. And start speaking a language and shit, French or some mixed up shit. The people who feel entitled, I'm not putting a color on it. Entitled people will go loft right up to their lofty spot. Oh, it's okay, little person. We got this. And I'm gonna stand my black ass right here and let them make a fool out of themselves. Like, you really think I don't know what this shit says? You think I don't know how to read? Let's play chess. What's this do? Check. Listen to your elders. They have lots of good for you. Plus, we get energy from the young, so it helps all of us live longer. We need to stop breaking this cycle. If young rappers talk to old rappers, they wouldn't get fucked in the deal. This park, this Chase Park. You come up here, set up a DJ booth. I bet you if I gave a party here in August, it'd be packed.
No one.
Yeah, I think I am.
What would be the thing?
Fucking Uncle Jam's Army.
Dude, didn't we go to something like that last year? Wasn't it some type of something for Uncle Jam?
Was it in the park?
Remember, it was in Lamert Park.
Oh yeah, that was the Juneteenth. I think I met you at or something like that.
Nah. Remember?
Oh no, you came to the It was a Roger Clayton memorial party or some shit like that.
Yeah.
The homies did it at Regency West.
Yes, sir.
Yep, you sure did. You got some dope shots there that night too. I feel like the reason I can tell you what's wrong with music, with why people have an issue with the different music. Because older people, you hear them complaining about the music mostly, right? Not really embracing it. I embrace it. Younger people react to the older people being mean, so they like old music, they just be tired of it. Mom, oh, you gonna play that again? You know what I mean? That kind of thing. But then when they go to create music, that's that rhythm that pop in their head. The one from Aretha Franklin that you heard all the time. See? So then you go, thanks, Mom, at the same time, and you was getting yelled at and all that. So being the type of creative that I am, I feel like when a young person is making some music, I want to see how they do it, what they're doing, what makes it young, why is it young, what is it different. And I've been listening and watching, and really a lot of times they copy what the fuck we did. Most of the reason why music is fucked up, so we got to, imagine this, I got to listen to Aretha Franklin. Okay? I made a song, blew up off of my sample of Aretha Franklin. You're born. You learn off of my song. You don't even know about Aretha Franklin. You know the shit I did. So you make your music based on that. So what happens is, all of us guys that did this hip hop and sampling, we fucked music up for young people, bro. We took away Earth, Wind & Fire and put, you know, instead of hearing children's story, you hear this is how we do it. You know what I'm saying? And you grew up with this is how we do it. You don't even know about the other thing. And then you hear it, like you see these things with the girls and the boyfriends dating an older head or whatever, and they play a song, or the young man will sing it, and then the old dude will sing the original. It's all of that. They don't even know. They're not aware. So when you're young, when I was young, be correct. When I was young, I felt like people didn't think I knew what I was doing. They were always attacking and shit. They didn't let me express what I wanted to say. They were telling me shit. So, man, I got a question for you right now, Mr. Jalen. Do you enjoy what you do?
Huh. I do.
Is this something you can do for the rest of your life?
Honestly, I could. And I think the reason why I say that I can is because when I'm in my creative zone, when I'm in my element, that's when I feel the most at peace.
There you go.
Whether I'm editing a YouTube video, I'm editing something for compositing, visual effects, I'm taking pictures. Whenever that creativity gets sparked, I feel kind of just, it's just a weird sense of fulfillment.
Like right now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay.
So that makes it, I think that's the best way that I could put that. I mean, it's a process to everything. I think when you truly give your heart to something, you also accept the ups and downs of whatever you give your heart to.
Oh, you don't have no choice, because it's like when you love somebody, you love if they slap you. You can't help it. You know how I go. That's why these people who get beat, they stay, because they're in love. But you got to learn how to be correct judge with love and not let yourself get abused.
I know a couple of them. I know.
Get your peace. That's very important, man.
Peace. There we go.
We're going to holler at the next spot. Watch this.
And go.